The silent pandemic, hiding in plain sight. Hey everyone, welcome back to Zero Fat TV, where we always think different about what they don't want you to question. What if I told you that a single virus has silently infected about 95% of the entire human population, often before adulthood, and most people walk around completely unaware they are carrying it for life? This isn't some fringe theory. Recent 2026 reports confirm EBV as one of the most successful stealth operators in human biology, lingering in B cells and potentially reactivating under stress, poor diet, or toxin exposure. Instead of panicking about the latest scary headline, we need to ask why this near-universal infection has flown under the radar while chronic disease rates explode. On this channel, we dig into root causes, and this silent pandemic might be one of the biggest missing links in the health crisis we're all navigating today. What exactly is Epstein-Barr virus and how does it operate? Epstein-Barr virus, or EBV, is a member of the herpes virus family best known for causing mononucleosis, often called the kissing disease, in teens and young adults. Once you catch it, usually through saliva, it doesn't just go away. It establishes lifelong latency inside your immune cells, waiting for the right moment to reactivate and cause trouble. Most conventional medicine treats acute mono as a temporary inconvenience and then moves on. But that approach ignores how this virus can manipulate your immune system for decades. Thinking different means looking at the terrain of your body rather than just the germ. Factors like processed foods, environmental toxins, and chronic stress may determine whether EBV stays quiet or begins driving inflammation. This lifelong passenger is far more common than most realize, making it a perfect topic for anyone questioning the standard one bug, one disease narrative. The shocking links between EBV, cancer, MS, and autoimmune conditions. Here's where it gets wild. EBV isn't just a harmless passenger for everyone, with research showing a dramatic 32-fold increased risk of multiple sclerosis in those who contract it, and nearly every MS patient tests positive for the virus. It has also been firmly connected to multiple cancers, including nasopharyngeal carcinoma, certain lymphomas, and stomach cancers, plus autoimmune conditions like lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, and inflammatory bowel disease that together impact millions. Why has mainstream health authorities spent so little time educating the public about these connections while pushing endless symptom management drugs? At Zero Fat TV, we think different, so we notice how this aligns with the exploding chronic disease epidemic that RFK Jr. and the MAHA movement have been highlighting. Perhaps the real conversation should be about why so many immune systems are vulnerable to reactivation in the first place. Diet, environmental toxins, and gut health likely play massive roles that get conveniently overlooked in favor of pharmaceutical interventions. The 2026 breakthrough that could finally block EBV infection. Fast forward to this year, and scientists at Fred Hutch and collaborating institutions have developed potent monoclonal antibodies, particularly one targeting the GP42 protein, that completely prevented EBV infection in humanized mouse models with fully functional human immune systems. This represents a major leap toward potential preventive therapies or vaccines that could stop the virus from taking hold in the first place, which is huge news for the small percentage of people still uninfected and for future generations. The approach uses sophisticated antibody engineering to block the virus from attaching to and entering human cells, something previous efforts struggled to achieve effectively. While this is genuinely exciting science, we at Zero Fat TV always ask the next question. Why did it take this long to get serious about a virus infecting 95% of humanity, especially given its ties to so many modern plagues? This breakthrough challenges us to rethink both prevention and the deeper reasons our bodies allow these latent infections to persist and harm us over time. Thinking different. What this means for your health autonomy. Moving forward. The real power move isn't just waiting for an antibody infusion or new vaccine. It's about building resilience now through terrain-focused strategies like nutrient-dense foods, reducing toxin exposure, managing stress, and supporting your microbiome so latent viruses have less room to cause chaos. This discovery arrives at a perfect time under shifting health policy conversations that prioritize root causes over endless sick care, giving us an opportunity to demand better research into EBV reactivation triggers rather than accepting lifelong latency as inevitable. Too often, these breakthroughs get spun into fear-based marketing instead of true empowerment. But here we encourage you to think different. Test your own EBV status if symptoms linger. Advocate for personalized immune health, and refuse to accept that chronic illness is just bad luck. Your body is not a helpless victim. It responds to the environment and choices you control every single day. In summary, the Epstein-Barr virus represents a silent pandemic infecting roughly 95% of humans with strong documented links to MS, multiple cancers, and autoimmune diseases that deserve far more public attention than they currently receive. The 2026 antibody breakthrough targeting proteins like GP42 offers real hope for prevention by completely blocking infection in advanced lab models. Yet it also raises uncomfortable questions about why this threat was minimized for so long, while chronic illness rates skyrocketed. Ultimately, thinking different on Zero Fat TV means using this news not to live in fear, but to focus on root cause health strategies, terrain optimization, and demanding health systems that prioritize true prevention and individual empowerment over reactive pharmaceuticals. If you've dealt with mono, chronic fatigue, autoimmune issues, or suspect EBV reactivation, drop your experiences in the comments below. We read them all and build future videos around what the community wants to explore. Hit that like button if you're ready to question the mainstream narrative, subscribe for more unfiltered health deep dives, and remember, stay curious, stay skeptical, and always think different.
Impossible is just an opinion. Rich Hamilton.